Somewhere out there, someone is thinking about you right now, in this very moment, without even knowing why. If you have felt a strange pull lately, a quiet hope that something good is coming, that feeling is not random. It is real. And this message was placed in front of you today for a reason. Before we go any further, I want you to do something small but powerful. Comment "Love" is here below, right now, to confirm that you are open to receive this message. This simple act tells the universe that you are present, that you are listening, and that you are ready for what is coming into your life. Dear one, someone out there feels your energy even from far away. Your love, the love that is meant for you, senses you even without being close to you yet. The connection between you is alive. It is warm. It is real. And it is getting ready to become something you can finally touch and feel with your own hands. The moment that once felt so far away is now closer than you think. Closer than it has ever been. Your love feels your presence like something soft and steady, like a light that never goes out, and every day that passes is one step nearer to the moment you have been waiting for. Stay with me until the very end of this message. If these words are speaking to your heart, let me know by leaving a comment below so we can hold this moment together. Every second that goes by is bringing you closer to this beautiful meeting. The heart of the person meant for you is already beating a little faster, a little stronger, because deep down they already feel you coming. There is a soft kind of nervous excitement growing in them. Their mind returns again and again to thoughts of you, even if they cannot fully explain why. They imagine the moment your eyes will finally meet, the moment your hearts will recognize each other without needing a single word. Time feels like it is moving quickly now. Every second is another step toward this long-awaited meeting. There is a warm fire growing inside this person, a desire that will not be pushed away, a quiet but powerful certainty that you are coming. There is no more doubt in their heart, no more hesitation. They feel that the waiting is almost over, that everything in their life is starting to line up, that everything finally makes sense. Dear soul, pause for a moment. Welcome to the Angel's Message for You original channel. Please check the channel name carefully. It's Angel's Message for You. This is our only official channel. Beware of copycat and fake channels. Stay connected to the original source to receive authentic angel messages and true blessings. Before we begin, a heartfelt thank you to dear David M. and Maria for sowing a seed for Soulmate at angelsmessageforyou.com. Super thanks. May this seed return to you multiplied with soulmate blessings, divine protection, love, well-being, and abundance. May the angels guide and watch over you every step of your journey. Thank you for your beautiful support. Let's know what angels want us to know. Your name lives softly in their mind. Your presence feels almost close enough to touch. This person feels your energy even without ever meeting you in person. They sense your spirit even without seeing your face. And somehow, in a way that cannot fully be explained, they already know how to find their way to you. This is a call that cannot be ignored, a bond that cannot be broken. The love that is growing for you is pure, deep, and full. It does not care about distance. It does not bow down to time. It simply grows patiently and surely until the day it can finally bloom. This person can feel that the waiting has gone on long enough. Their heart feels tight with longing. Their whole being craves closeness with you. Their thoughts spin gently around the idea of finally being near you, of finally holding your hand, of finally feeling you close. With every day that passes, this need grows a little stronger, a little warmer, a little harder to ignore. The waiting season is coming to an end, and when this reunion finally happens, Oh, when your paths finally cross, everything else will fade quietly into the background. The noise of the world will grow soft. Time itself will seem to slow down, and only love will remain, clear and steady, like sunlight after a long night. This person feels that the moment is so close they could almost reach out and touch it. It is an overwhelming feeling, something that grows and grows until it fills every part of them. In that moment, nothing else will matter. Nothing else will need to make sense. Only you. Only this love. Time itself seems to be bending gently to bring you both together, and the universe seems to be quietly working behind the scenes to help your paths finally cross. This person can already sense the signs. They already feel the pull. They already know somewhere, deep inside, that you are close. Something extraordinary is unfolding right now. Something you cannot fully see yet, but you can feel it, like a soft hand guiding you forward one step at a time. Your soulmate feels your energy drawing near, as if the bond between you grows stronger with every day that passes. It is as if the universe itself is quietly clearing the path so that you can finally meet. This person thinks of you in the early morning and again late at night, in quiet moments throughout the day. And with each thought, something stirs inside them, a small shiver, a wave of feeling that moves through their whole body. Their hands may tremble slightly, their breath may catch, and still all that remains is a deep, calm certainty. It is happening. It really is happening. You are so close. This person feels it with an intensity that is hard to put into words, something that can only truly be felt, not explained. It is like a quiet but unstoppable pull, a bond that nothing can break, a force that nothing can delay any longer. This person already knows how to find their way to you. There is no more mystery here, no more uncertainty. Everything feels aligned. Everything feels ready. They feel you in the wind. They notice you in small signs throughout their day. They hear a whisper of your voice inside their own thoughts. The universe is quietly setting the stage, and this person is moving toward you with everything they have, with urgency, with longing, with a love that burns gently but steadily in their chest, waiting to finally be lived out loud. Dear one, close your eyes for a moment and imagine your soulmate doing the very same thing, imagining the future that will unfold once you meet. The days that are still to come, the story that has not yet been written, because this will not be just one small moment. This will be the beginning of everything, the start of a lifetime spent by your side. They imagine this future, and their heart beats a little faster knowing that this moment is drawing closer with every second. They can no longer hold back their feelings, and in a quiet whisper filled with tenderness, they might say something like this: "My love, how I wish you were here with me right now, close enough to hold. I can already feel your presence, as if time itself is shrinking the space between us. Every step I take is leading me closer to you. Every moment that passes brings me nearer to the instant our eyes will finally meet. I cannot stop thinking about you. Everything inside me seems to whisper your name. I feel you. I sense you. I recognize you in the small details of my day. I know you are near, so near that my heart trembles with the certainty that soon this will not just be a hope, but something real and true. Our meeting feels written into the story of my life. I am coming to find you, and nothing will hold me back. The pull I feel toward you is stronger than any distance, greater than any weight. I am following this feeling because I believe you can sense it too. There is no more doubt in me, no more questions, only a deep certainty that we will finally stand face to face. I feel that your heart recognizes this closeness too. The bond between us has grown so strong that I can almost imagine the moment our breath will slow together, the exact second I will look into your eyes and know that my search is finally over. You have always been my answer. Even without touching you yet, even without holding you yet, I already feel something surrounding us, gently pulling us toward each other. It feels as if everything around us is quietly arranging itself so that this meeting can happen at exactly the right time, in exactly the right way. And that moment is closer than we could ever imagine. If I could speak to you right now, I would tell you simply to trust. Because I am coming. Because our paths are already beginning to cross. Because there is no more need for waiting or doubt. My heart is beating in the direction of yours, guiding every step I take toward where I have always belonged, and that place is by your side. How I long to see your face, to hold your hands, to feel your presence with nothing standing between us. Everything I have lived has quietly led me to this moment, to this calm and certain feeling that there is no more if or when, only a clear and steady yes. I am already on my way to you, and nothing will stop that. With every step, the space between us grows smaller, as if time is gently speeding up just to bring us together sooner. I feel something invisible guiding me, pulling me toward you, as if there is no longer any other choice, only the quiet certainty that this meeting must happen. My spirit already feels yours. My whole being already recognizes you, even before our eyes have met. My love, how I long to look into your eyes and tell you that everything has always been leading us here. How I want to hold your hands and know they will never need to let go of mine. How I simply want to exist beside you, without fear, without rushing. I am coming to you, and this time it will be for good. Dear one, prepare your heart to feel something deep and overwhelming. There is a quiet feeling in the air, something gentle and warm, almost like a memory of a moment that has not happened yet. It is as if every small detail of the world is quietly preparing itself for this meeting, so that when it finally happens, it will feel even more real, even more meaningful, even more lasting. Even a small breeze or a passing scent might one day remind this person of you. Every little thing, something that most people would overlook, will one day become part of this story, making the whole memory feel even more eternal. And then there is the gaze. Just imagine it for a moment. The instant your eyes finally meet, it will feel like a gentle spark moving through the whole body. A moment where every question quietly finds its answer without a single word needing to be spoken. That moment will feel so full, so complete, that everything else in the world will simply fade away. Nothing else will matter. Nothing else will need to make sense beyond this love. Dear one, the waiting is almost over. What once felt so distant now feels closer than ever. Your soulmate feels your presence as if they could already reach out and gently touch you. The connection between you has become something powerful and warm. A quiet call that moves through the soul and makes the heart beat a little faster with every second that passes. As the space between you grows smaller, this meeting begins to feel more and more certain, more and more real. This person feels a growing sense of urgency, a warm kind of electricity in the air, a pull that feels almost impossible to resist. There is no running from it anymore. This love feels stronger than any obstacle, steadier than any doubt. Your soulmate feels your energy quietly filling their thoughts and their heartbeat. You are near, so near. The bond between you feels so strong that it seems to move gently past time, space, and any barrier that once stood in the way. Everything is aligning now, everything is pointing toward the same beautiful outcome. And when your eyes finally meet, it will feel like a burst of light across the sky, an explosion of feeling too big to hold in. The world around you will feel like it fades quietly into the background. Time will seem to pause, and only the certainty of this love will remain, calm and steady, filling every part of the moment. This person can no longer hold back the feelings that come with imagining this moment. Their heart beats faster. Their whole body responds. The longing to be near you feels undeniable, natural, and unstoppable. With every passing moment, that quiet excitement grows a little stronger. The need to finally be close to you becomes harder to set aside. Dear soul, before we continue, I'd like to invite you to do something truly meaningful for your soulmate journey. The bond between soulmates is precious, and at times, it can feel vulnerable to negativity, envy, or the evil eye from the world around us, even when no harm is intended. If your heart is calling you to cover this connection with an extra layer of love, faith, and protection, you can sow your seed for your soulmate at angelsmessageforyou.com. Super thanks. You'll find the link in the video description and the pinned comment below. This simple act can become a heartfelt expression of your intention, inviting the angels to watch over your soulmate connection, surround it with divine light, and guide it as it continues to grow in the right time and in the right way. Throughout the Bible, we see that giving is more than an offering. It's a beautiful expression of faith, gratitude, and trust in God's plan. As 2 Corinthians 9 verse 7 reminds us, God loves a cheerful giver, and Luke 6 verse 38 teaches that generosity has a way of overflowing back into our lives according to God's wisdom and timing. If you feel led to do so, thank you from the bottom of my heart. May your kindness return to you multiplied, and may your soulmate journey be filled with peace, hope, and divine guidance. Let's continue with the angel message. Your soulmate feels your presence like a warmth glowing steadily in their chest, quietly melting away any doubt that once lingered. There is no turning back now. This journey is already guiding them straight toward you. The need to find you keeps growing, becoming something too meaningful to ignore, pulling every thought toward one single truth. You are near, so near, that this person can almost feel your touch in the wind, almost hear your voice in the quiet, almost see your face in their dreams. The nights are filled gently with thoughts of you. The days pass with a quiet certainty that the moment is approaching. The waiting is finally coming to an end, and the meeting that once felt so far away now feels close enough to touch. This person feels your presence everywhere, in the breeze, in the little coincidences of the day, in the quiet feeling that something beautiful is on its way. There are no more doubts here, no more uncertainty, only this steady, overwhelming connection. A love so strong that it moves gently past every barrier. Nothing can stop this reunion now. Nothing can undo what feels like it was always meant to be. This person's heart holds an emotion that can no longer be contained quietly inside. It is a love that overflows gently into every part of their being, into every thought. The wait has been long, but the certainty now feels complete. You are the place this heart has been searching for. Your soulmate no longer wants to simply imagine this love. They want to live it, to feel your warmth, to hear your voice, to fully experience this connection. With every second, the space between you feels like it is quietly closing. The connection grows stronger. The feelings blend together into something clear and unstoppable. The only thought running through this person's mind is simple. I need to find you. Nothing else, no time, no distance, no situation will stand in the way of that. Their heart is already made up. They are coming toward you with everything they have, with love so full that nothing can stand in its path. The road has already begun. Their heart quietly says, I am coming, and nothing will stop that gentle, powerful call. Signs are appearing everywhere now. This person feels your presence before they even see your face, senses your closeness before the very first meeting. Their heart beats a little faster. Their whole body responds to something that has not yet happened but already feels true. There is a growing restlessness, a longing too meaningful to ignore. With each passing day, the pull toward you becomes a little stronger, a little more certain. Your soulmate can no longer hold back. They are coming with urgency, with love, with everything they have. And when this meeting finally happens, it will feel like a wave of joy sweeping gently over everything. Time itself will seem to bow before this love. The whole world will seem to hold its breath for just a moment, as if even fate itself is pausing to witness this reunion. Everything else will fade quietly into the background because nothing else will matter except what is standing right in front of you. Your eyes will meet, and in that instant, everything will simply be understood, without needing a single word. The feeling will be overwhelming. Your body will respond before your mind even catches up with what is happening. Your chest may feel full. Your heart may beat so strongly it feels like it could burst gently with joy. Your breath may catch. Your skin may feel a soft shiver of warmth moving through your whole being, an energy that feels timeless, confirming something that has always quietly been true. This love was already yours before you even met. That first moment of closeness may feel like a gentle spark of electricity moving through your whole body. It will feel like such a perfect connection that it almost feels like a small miracle. A love like this does not happen by accident. It is rare. It is meaningful. It feels like it was shaped by something bigger than both of you. Nothing in this world will ever be able to break this connection. Nothing will feel stronger than what you feel for each other in that moment. The energy will feel so full that time itself will seem to slow down. It will feel as though the whole universe is quietly watching, witnessing this reunion like something sacred. Everything that came before, all the waiting, all the doubts, all the difficult days, will quietly fade away. Only love will remain. Only the two of you will exist in that moment. And in the instant your eyes close in that first embrace, you will know deep inside that you will never feel truly alone again. This will not feel like an ordinary moment. This is a love that feels bigger than logic, a love that seems shaped by something eternal. It softens fear, quiets doubt. It simply is. Your great love can no longer wait. The need to see you, to look into your eyes, to feel close to you, feels almost impossible to hold in any longer. This person's heart reaches out for you with every beat, every breath, every quiet moment. The longing for something that has not yet happened feels almost overwhelming, and still this person is moving toward you with certainty, with a deep conviction that you are the place their heart has been searching for. Nothing will feel the same after this. This meeting will not be just another small moment in your story. It will feel like a turning point, a moment that gently divides your life into before and after. Time may feel like it moves differently afterward. The world may look a little different to you. You may never quite see things the same way again. The air already feels a little different, as though something meaningful is near. This person's heart beats a little unevenly, already feeling you in some quiet way. You are close. Their mind is filled softly with your image. Their dreams are gently shaped by your presence. The waiting is almost over, and nothing can hold back what feels like it was always meant to happen. True love always finds its way, eventually, quietly, and completely. This person is coming, and when they arrive, you will not have any doubts left. You will simply know, in that very first exchange of glances, that this love has always been yours, that this story has always belonged to the two of you, and that everything you have lived so far was simply preparing you for this moment. I want to pause here and speak from my heart. You are loved. You matter. And good things are quietly on their way to you. Keep your faith steady. Keep moving forward even on the harder days. Know that this journey is preparing you for something meaningful, and that you are never walking it completely alone. There is a beautiful future being gently prepared for you. One where love becomes a steady light guiding your path and bringing warmth to your days. I am here with you, in every step, in every quiet moment, in every breath. Feel this presence now. Let your spirit soften and settle. Set down the worries of the outside world for just a moment. Quiet the noise that pulls you away from peace. Take a slow, deep breath and open your heart, because this moment is here for you, and it will continue to be here for you. If these words are speaking to your heart, comment the word Amen below to hold this feeling close, and take a moment to simply breathe it in. Now let's slow down for a moment and imagine, gently, step by step, what this meeting could actually feel like. Not in a rushed or dramatic way, but softly, the way something meaningful tends to unfold. Picture a quiet room, or a quiet street, or a quiet corner of your everyday life. Nothing about it feels unusual at first, and then something shifts just slightly. A feeling in your chest, a sense that something is about to change. You look up and there they are. It will feel like diving gently into a deep pool of feeling, a depth you did not expect. It will feel as though everything around you has quietly arranged itself so that this exact moment could happen. The first gaze may feel breathtaking, as though something inside you finally feels whole, as though everything around you is exactly where it was meant to be. Your heart may race so quickly that it feels hard to catch your breath, and at the same time, a deep and quiet peace may settle gently over you. A love like this does not always need many words, because the connection between you may feel instant, clear, and undeniable. You may feel this energy moving softly through your whole body. This love was shaped carefully for you, made to fit gently into your life, made to fill quiet spaces within you, and to become a kind of light that softly guides your path. This person may already sense your presence, may already long to be close to you, can feel as though everything is quietly moving to make this meeting real. There is a gentle, invisible thread connecting you both, and this may be the moment everything finally begins to make sense. The signs may be everywhere. Each day, this feeling may grow a little steadier, a little clearer. Before falling asleep, a quiet thought may linger in this person's mind, a soft longing to find you, to feel your presence, to look into your eyes and know that this long journey has finally led somewhere meaningful. As someone speaking gently into your life today, I feel the depth of this moment. It carries an energy that feels bigger than small daily worries, an energy that quietly moves past whatever has stood in the way before. This person is ready to find you, ready to live fully everything that time and distance could not erase. Now it is your turn to prepare your heart for this. You are standing at the edge of something meaningful, something many people spend years hoping for. Do not let small fears hold you back from this moment. Do not let doubt convince you to look away. This love, if it is meant for you, is already drawing near. This love never stopped believing this day would come, and now it feels like every door is quietly opening to make it possible. This meeting may not simply be another chapter. It may be the turning point, the transformation, the quiet proof that everything you have lived until now was gently preparing you for this very moment. The depth of this love may feel overwhelming, almost like a dream, except this time, it will be real. When your eyes finally meet, time may feel like it slows down. Everything around you may fade quietly into the background. There will only be the two of you, and the fullness of this feeling. There may be an instant sense of recognition, as though your hearts had been waiting quietly for this all along. You may feel a mix of deep emotion and calm peace, a warmth spreading through your whole being. And in that instant, without needing any words, you will simply know, this is the connection your heart has been quietly longing for. It may feel as though everything is gently aligning for the moment your heart finally recognizes the one meant to walk beside you. And when that day comes, nothing will feel quite the same again. It will feel like a turning point, a deep and gentle transformation touching every part of who you are. You will realize that everything you have lived until now has quietly led you to this very moment. Dear soul, if this message found you at the right moment, perhaps your heart has been waiting for a sign too. Sometimes we don't know what is happening behind the scenes, but we can still place the journey in God's hands and set a beautiful intention for clarity, divine timing, and the right path to unfold. If you feel guided to do something meaningful for your soulmate journey, you can sow a seed at angelsmessageforyou.com. Super thanks. The link is in the video description and pinned comment. Let your seed be a heartfelt expression of your intention, not an attempt to force an outcome, but a loving way to affirm that whatever is truly meant for you unfolds in the right time and in the right way. May your soulmate receive the clarity they need. May unnecessary obstacles be released, and may your heart remain peaceful as you trust the journey. If your heart says yes, you can sow your seed today. Let's continue with divine message. This love may not simply feel special. It may feel like a true milestone in your story. The depth of this feeling may be so full that it feels like a dream, but it will be real. You will stand before the very thing your heart has been searching for, and in that moment, there will be no doubts left. Emotion may rise like a gentle wave, impossible to hold back, and it may be hard to hold back tears once you realize that this long journey has finally led somewhere meaningful. This love may have always been meant for you, and now it is simply time to live it. It may feel as though every detail has been quietly adjusted so that this love could enter your life at exactly the right moment. It may bring light where there was once uncertainty, renew your hope, and fill quiet spaces in your heart with a peace you have not felt before. This love does not need long explanations. It simply exists, steady and strong, ready to turn even the harder days into meaning and quiet joy. Are you ready for something this meaningful? This love may feel like a warm light gently filling your life, like a soft reassurance that everything has always been unfolding as it should. It may bring clarity to your thoughts, comfort to your spirit, and the calm certainty that you have finally found what you have been waiting for. When that moment comes, it may feel like stepping into the most emotional scene of your own life, except this time, it will be real. Prepare your heart gently for this kind of change. This love will not simply be a passing feeling. It may become a steady force that quietly transforms the way you see the world. It may touch every part of your spirit, becoming a source of strength, balance, and quiet joy. This meeting may mark the beginning of a whole new chapter, and from that moment on, your life may never feel quite the same. It may feel like floating gently, immersed in something so full that it feels almost like a gift. This love may become your light during darker days, guiding your steps, offering answers, and revealing truths that once felt hidden. You may come to understand that every part of your journey, even the difficult parts, had a quiet purpose. This meeting may feel like the missing piece your heart has been searching for all along, the part that finally makes everything feel complete. When this person stands before you, there may be no doubts left. Love may feel as clear as a sunrise, as steady as the quiet strength that holds the world together. Your heart may recognize it instantly, and an invisible bond may become something you can finally see. In every glance, every gentle touch, every shared smile. It may feel as though the whole universe is quietly celebrating the beginning of a story that feels like it was written long before this moment. This is the kind of love that moves gently past old barriers, that makes what once felt impossible feel real. It may arrive to change things gently, to remind you that good things are still being written into your life. You may feel emotions you never expected, a pure and simple kind of love, and you may finally understand that everything in your life has been quietly preparing you for this moment. And when this instant finally happens, when your eyes meet, it may be hard to contain the emotion. You may feel it in every part of your being. This connection may feel as though it has quietly existed all along, waiting patiently for the right time to be lived. This person's gaze may reflect something deeply honest. It may not simply be an exchange of glances. It may feel like a quiet recognition, a reunion that feels like it was meant to happen. That gaze may carry more feeling than words ever could. It may feel like a gentle invitation into something deep and meaningful. Trust this process. Everything may be unfolding exactly as it is meant to. This love may not follow any usual pattern. It simply exists, and now it may be ready to become real. Let go of any tension you are holding. Open your heart gently. Allow yourself to feel this without fear. When that gaze is followed by a smile, it may feel like something soft and warm has touched your life. That smile may not simply be a small gesture. It may carry the quiet feeling of something that was always meant to happen. A smile that speaks softly without needing words. One that carries joy and brings a gentle sense that the waiting is finally over. That smile may be the warmth your heart has been quietly missing, the peace you did not even realize you needed. And then, gently, tears may come, not from sadness, but from recognition, from gratitude, from something so full that your heart simply cannot hold it all in quietly anymore. This meeting may feel like an outpouring of feeling, a moment where everything gently comes together, where every part of your past finally begins to make sense. It may feel like an instant connection, steady and lasting. Words may not even be necessary. Love may simply be visible, present in every gesture, every touch, every shared second. It may feel like the final piece of a puzzle finally settling into place, revealing something so complete that you simply cannot look away. And you may know, without any doubt, that you are standing in front of something meaningful that was always meant to be part of your life. Every small detail of this moment may stay with you. The light in this person's eyes, the warm energy in the room, the feeling that fills your chest. It may feel unforgettable. This may not simply be another meeting. It may be the beginning of a new way of understanding love in your life, the start of something lasting. The joy on this person's face may simply reflect the happiness quietly blooming within you. This love may not need to be built from nothing. It may already exist quietly, simply waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. And when it finally does, you may understand that every bit of waiting was worth it, because meaningful love tends to arrive at exactly the right time. This connection may feel unstoppable, like a quiet call that echoes gently through your life, softening old barriers along the way. This person may already feel this connection warmly in their chest, an energy too full to quietly ignore. Everything may feel like it is moving a little faster now, and nothing can hold back what feels like it was always meant to happen. Every part of this person may feel the certainty that the moment is near. You may be close enough now that your presence can almost be felt in the quiet moments of the day, like a gentle warmth reaching the spirit before the very first embrace. It may feel as though the whole world is paying attention, as though the sky feels a little brighter, as though quiet whispers carry your name gently through the wind, as though even dreams feel filled with anticipation of this meeting. This person may no longer be able to hold back the quiet mix of longing and excitement. Their thoughts may feel consumed gently by the search for you. This love may feel bigger than time itself, bigger than any small obstacle. Nothing may be able to prevent this reunion, because it may feel like something that was always meant to happen. This heart calls, and the spirit answers quietly, "I am coming, I am arriving." This person is coming, and when they arrive, you will not have any doubts left. You will simply know, in that very first exchange of glances, that this love has always been meant for you, that this story has always belonged to the two of you, and that everything you have lived so far was simply preparing you gently for this moment. Before we close this message together, I want to talk with you for a moment about the signs. You may have already started noticing them without even realizing what they meant. A song that plays at just the right moment and suddenly feels like it was written about your life. A number you keep seeing over and over on a clock, on a receipt, on a license plate, gently catching your attention. A stranger's kind word that lands exactly when you needed to hear it. These small moments are not nothing. They are gentle nudges, quiet reminders that you are being guided, even on the days when everything feels uncertain. You do not need to chase these signs or force them to appear. Just stay open, stay soft, let your heart notice what it notices, without needing to explain every single detail right away. Trust builds slowly, the same way morning light builds slowly before the sun fully rises. You do not need to understand everything today. You only need to keep walking forward one gentle step at a time. And while you wait for this love, or for whatever good thing your heart is quietly hoping for, please do not forget to care for yourself along the way. Real love, the kind that lasts, tends to arrive most easily when your own heart already feels steady and whole. So be kind to yourself today. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you love deeply. Rest when you are tired. Forgive yourself for old mistakes. Let go of comparisons that only bring you down. You are exactly where you need to be right now, even if it does not always feel that way. Some days will feel easier than others, and that is completely normal. There may be days when hope feels close and bright, and other days when it feels far away and quiet. Both kinds of days are part of the same journey. Neither one means you are doing anything wrong. Keep showing up for yourself gently, again and again, and trust that the picture is still being drawn, even on the days you cannot yet see the full shape of it. If you have made it this far in this message, I believe that is not by accident either. Something in you was ready to hear these words today, ready to receive a little comfort, a little hope, a little reminder that you are not walking through life unnoticed. Whatever you came here carrying today, a worry, a question, a quiet ache, a small flicker of hope, I hope you leave this moment feeling just a little lighter than when you arrived. Carry this feeling gently with you as you go about the rest of your day. Let it settle quietly into your heart, not as pressure, not as something to force or rush, but simply as a soft kind of trust. Good things move at their own pace, and yours are already on their way, arriving exactly when they are meant to. Thank you for staying with me through this message today. Whatever you are going through right now, please remember this. You are worthy of a love that feels calm, steady, and true. You are worthy of a connection that does not confuse you, that does not make you question your own worth, that simply feels right. And whether that love is already quietly on its way, or whether it is teaching you first how to love yourself fully, trust that your story is unfolding exactly the way it needs to. Be gentle with yourself today. Be patient with your own heart and keep believing that good things, real things, lasting things are quietly making their way toward you, one small step at a time. Dear beautiful soul, this angel's message for you channel is a sacred spiritual home, created for faith, healing, and divine guidance. A place where hearts awaken and lives are gently transformed through divine messages. We warmly invite you to subscribe and stay connected, because the divine is always preparing something greater for your journey, something you are meant to receive in divine timing. If you feel moved to support this mission, you can sow your seed here for your soulmate blessings and divine love fulfillment. Your contribution is not just support. It is an energetic agreement with love, healing, and divine alignment in your own life. When you give with intention, it opens doors. Love flows more freely, happiness expands, and abundance multiplies in unexpected ways. Many believe that giving in faith activates a return of peace, joy, and emotional fulfillment in relationships and life. Whether it is $11, $22, $33, or $55, your generosity helps us continue spreading these divine messages of hope, healing, and soulmate guidance across the world. Every seed sown into this mission helps hearts heal, faith return, and souls reconnect with love. This is more than a channel. It is a movement of light, unity, and divine timing. Your support allows this sacred work to grow, touching lives that are searching for answers, comfort, and spiritual direction. We are all connected in this journey, and together we rise as one community under divine love. Let us open our hearts to the abundance that is already on its way. Amen.